Hi again, everyone. Welcome to the Eastern Michigan Women's Soccer Weekly Preview. I'm Chris Pizzoli, and I'm joined this week by junior midfielder Cara Cutaia and sophomore defender Emily Dzik. And girls, it was another 2-0 road weekend for you. You secured not only a MAC playoff berth, but home field advantage for the quarterfinal. Just talk about how it feels to not only have that spot, but also home field.
It's great. It's great for our confidence, I think, too, going into the playoffs. But we still have another regular season game that we need to take care of before we think about that. So that's where our mind kind of is right now.
Emily, let's talk a little bit about that Buffalo game on Friday. You knew going in that it's a team that was desperate to make the playoffs, a team that was in its home stadium under the lights. Just talk about that element to the game and what you did to walk away with that 1-0 win.
We knew going into the game they were going to have a lot of extra fire and energy because they needed to do anything they could to get into the playoffs. And so we just worked on kind of weathering that storm and playing our game and staying calm throughout it.
And then we move over to Sunday. Akron takes that 1-0 lead, and then it really seemed like maybe that was what it needed to get you guys going in that game, because after that point, it was really no contest after that. It was kind of Eastern Michigan overwhelming on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, that game was kind of tough for us. We weren't really into it too much in the first half, and then we kind of got back into things in the second half, and then we put our chances away, and we kept pressuring them, so it was basically our game.
Just talk about your performance in that game, a goal and the assist on the final goal in overtime. It's a 20-point season now for you, Cara. It's just a new record every day. Just talk about that in your season in general.
I think it was good. I mean, we really needed that goal, and we really needed the final goal that Dzik scored too, and her header was great. So I don't know, our team's coming together really well right now. We're all working together, which is very important at this point.
And Emily, for you, that overtime winner was your third-year career and first of the season. And off the corner, that's one of those set plays that you guys really practice all year, and to finally get it to convert, just talk about that feeling.
It felt really good. We've practiced it so many times in practice. It's been frustrating to not be able to finish them in the games, and so this was kind of, it made everything feel like it was worth it, and all our hard work has really paid off.
And as that game progressed, did you feel, especially after you get the tie and it goes into overtime, did you feel like we're going to take this in overtime?
Yeah, definitely. As soon as it went into overtime, we knew we had to get the win. We had a new fire in us. Everyone wanted it more than it seemed like we did in the beginning of the game, so going into overtime and getting that first goal really brought everything out of us.
Okay, now let's turn over to this week. We've got Western Michigan at home to close the regular season. It's a game where there's still quite a bit on the line. Western, a team that's struggled in the regular season to get wins. They've been in a lot of games. And then you guys, already with home field advantage, but still a chance to get a share of that West Division title.
Western's always been a pretty solid team for the years I've been here, so I know it's going to be a tough game, and it's probably going to stay close the entire game, so we're really going to need to focus and push through, and hopefully we can come out on top with Central. That would be nice if we could tie and win the regular season West side together.
Emily, we'll give the final word to you heading into the postseason. You have, of course, the regular season finale, but then a quick turnaround. Got to keep the energy high for your first postseason game of your career. Just talk about what the challenges of that is going into the weekend.
I think the biggest challenge is really not focusing on Sunday's game and staying focused for Thursday's game and making sure we get Thursday done before we start worrying about Sunday's game, and just making sure everyone stays focused and on top of everything that we need to get done first in order to get to that point.
All right, ladies, thanks a lot for joining us today. We wish you luck, and we'll see you this week on Thursday. That's Thursday the 25th at 3 o'clock right here at Scicluna. Eastern and Western wrap up the 2012 regular season.